Okay, it looks like I'm live. Wait for the peeps to come. Shouldn't be but a minute or two. Getting a pop-out chat here. Oh, I know why. Robert always has his bigger. Hi, Dorothy. Let me see if I can reduce this a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I think I got it going on here. I'll put this aside for a minute. Wait for Eileen to get here because I have it open. It's heavy. I don't know what the heck she sent me, but yeah, it's heavy. I got some other stuff I got to show. I think I'm ready. There's Eileen. We'll wait for some peeps to show up. Hi, Dee Dee. Good show this morning, Dee Dee. I laughed. I was laughing so hard. Hi, Mindy. Yep, the box came. I guess I should cover up the address first. Huh. Okay. It's a big old box here. Can the whole box fit? It won't. I'm going to have to come way, way out. That'll work. Hi, Judy. A 5-mile ruler might pop out. Would that not be the coolest thing ever? Hey, Joycey. Hi, Lena. I got monkey mail. And I'd gone out earlier, well, right after Dee Dee ended, and checked the mail, and there was no mail. And I was thinking, was today a holiday or something? Hey, Kelly. Free American is Kelly. Congratulations to Eddie on his pilot test scores. That was awesome. Now he just needs his 20 hours. Hi, Picola. Hi, Linda. Be sure to save the box. I may need it. What would I need the box for? I mean, I'm a box saver because I live out here in the middle of nowhere, but Happy Mail and a journal, I know. Hi, Starbuck. Hi, Stacy. All right, people are kind of filtering in here. Before I open the box, let me show some quick other happy mail that I got. Teresa Peterman, I don't know if she'll be here or not today, but she is so good about sending out mail regularly, and I can't show you the envelope because of the addresses, but she sent out an update about what's going on in her life. But look at this card. Is that not cool? And her cards are always so well done. Let me grab the letter out of it. But look at that. Is that not a cool card? I think it's got to be like a cardboard cutout. She didn't cut it herself, I'm sure. And then it's got a little metal spooky on it. And then die cuts of leaves and tissue paper back there. Teresa, it's just amazing. It's so cool. You do the coolest cards. So thank you very much. She's back in her own apartment waiting for insurance to do the final claims and stuff. So I'm glad you're home for the holidays this year, Teresa, but your card is awesome. Thank you so, so much. Yeah, it is a cool card. And then Darlene, who is Kat, is right on top of things and sent me a really nice happy birthday card. So thank you. I'm going to start celebrating like, well, I've already started and it's still 2 weeks away. Hi, Galena. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Judy. So thank you for the birthday card. And then before I forget, Picola's here, right? I'm pretty sure I said hi to Picola. She had mentioned at Dee Dee's this morning that she was thinking about unmounting some of her stamps. Thank you, Stacy. The day is actually the 14th, November 14th. So I've got a couple weeks to do a lot of shopping. But anyway, I haven't unmounted a lot of my wood-mounted stamps because I just love the wood-mounted stamps. But one way that I store my unmounted stamps is in CD cases. And these are like all the journaling stamps. And I made a template of the inside, well, yeah, where I can just make the, it's a piece of index. It's lightweight cardstock that fits in there, that puts the binding edge on there. And then I can use this for the index. If they come with something that, the ticking was, you said was doing, oh crap, I forgot to download the software is what it is. It's the autofocus, I think. And I forgot to download the software. But anyway, but then you can index the stamps here. So, Picola, I think it's a great idea. Or even the thing about putting them in a album is that it'll get so darn fat. But this way, yeah. In my book, which is so out of date. But anyway, I do a sample of the stamp in my book and then write which one of these it's in so I can find it really quick. So yeah, I think it's the camera. See the camera moving, moving, moving. It's trying to focus. But that'll stop hopefully when I start doing something. You put them in a plastic bin. Yeah, so that's how I keep a lot of my unmounted stamps. And the nice thing is you can get a shelving unit that fits the CD cases perfectly. So, yeah. So that's all I had to show, except I've got to open my box. This is from Eileen. Thank God we don't have to resort to carrier pigeon because the postal service did a good job this time. Last time they delivered it to the wrong thing, and it was a catastrophe, a regular catastrophe. All right. And this came from Joggles. So if you've ever gotten a Joggles box, they always put really pretty tissue paper. The invoice is in there. Well, I won't tell everybody how much a 5-mile ruler costs. But don't they send the prettiest tissue paper? Always. It's metallic silver. Oh my God, I got a bunch of sprays. Oh my God, Eileen, you went cuckoo crazy. Oh my God. These are the Marabu sprays. All of them. Oh my God, Eileen, you crazy woman. Check this out. Oh my God, we're getting them all out and then we're going to have to spray them. Look at how many are in here. There's every spray known to man in here. Oh my God, Eileen. You went crazy, girl. Every color. Oh my gosh. There's not enough room here. And a white one. Are they now, are these, do they have shimmer in them, Eileen? They don't look, I don't think they do. And they are acrylic sprays. And Eileen has actually posted some of her art that she's done with these. So yeah, I mean, I think I got every one, every single one. Oh my God, Eileen, that is amazing. Thank you so much. Oh man. Now I'm going to have to bring my spray box out. And you can play with the wrapping paper too, right, Joyce? She should have sent a tarp and an apron with it. No lie, Kimberly. This is amazing. There's like, if there's 6 in here, there's like 25 sprays. Did they send you the pumpkins? I don't think so, unless I missed them. Let me see. They probably ran out, Eileen. Oh, wait, way down in the bottom. Well, you have to take out all that wrapping paper. Oh, these are pretty. Compliments of Joggles. Hang on, there was one more thing in the box. Look at the pretty pumpkins. I guess it's a color copy is what it is. Oh my gosh. Those are going in the Beast. I think I love her right back, Kenny. Hi, by the way. Yeah, great selection to make a good mess, right, Lena? Will Roxy play in the box? Oh, yeah. Yeah, anytime a box or anything comes in the house, yeah, right now she's napping, but when she wakes up, if there's anything new, I'm not kidding. She aggravates the snot out of me, you guys. What was it? I think it was the night before last. Whatever night I was drawing the sweet tarts real late, and she likes to snuggle late at night. So I'm scrambling trying to get the sweet tarts done, and it was frustrating because my gold pen ran out of ink and blah 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 blah. So what does she do? She comes and she sits right on top of everything. Well, then I don't want to just throw her off, you know. But yeah, she just that cat. But yeah, she will love the box. Yeah, she did. She sent the entire line. Look at this. And the white one, I'm going to have to open that and see what that one is about, because I don't think it's really white. Hang on. I'm going to have to clean out a cupboard. For real. All right. This one, oh, it's gold. Oh, it's not white at all. Okay, so apparently there are some metallics. Does it say the cup? They're waterproof. That's nice. Well, it doesn't. Yeah, this one's gold. So yes, I know, it's amazing. I should make Janet spray her own crumpled composition. You have to shake them first and make sure you wipe the nozzles. Okay. All right. There, the BB finally broke loose. So do they all have the shaker in it? Yeah, looks like it. Being acrylic, they kind of need that. I just say BB, whatever it is. Yeah, we're going to have to do this. But this one needs to, can you see that? It needs to be shaken a lot. All right. We're going to spray at the end of the show rather than the beginning because, yeah. Let's go ahead and draw first, and then we'll swatch these bad boys. Oh my gosh, Eileen, thank you so much. Yeah, you got to get the ball moving. I'm going to need, oh, you think I need that Timmy spray box now, Kia? That's funny. Not on your life. Not on your life. Oh my God, there's so many colors. That's amazing. Well, I saw the stuff you did with your Marabus, and you had put magicals on those, right? Eileen, the one you did the other day, where was it Dorothy said she saw a picture of me? It's so awesome. They look good after you dry the page, and then magicals. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, Ian, they're acrylic sprays. Thank you. And then there was something else. Oh, before I get too much of a mess going on, I was going to give you guys a sneak peek at today's Inktober, if I can find it. Okay. Because we're getting close to Halloween now, and I can move this camera back down. So hopefully it'll quit clicking. Here's today's Inktober. Do you guys remember these? Oops. The fun gum whistles. So I haven't posted pictures of it yet. It's not, yeah, it's my camera trying to focus. It's not that I haven't opened the software. I'm still on Robert's computer, and I have not, I haven't even downloaded the software, Dee Dee. You forgot about these? Yeah. So the next 3 days, I'm going to try and do kind of Halloween themed candy. You never heard of these? You could blow through them. There were holes on this end as well, and you could blow through it and it whistled, but then after you got it all slobbery, you could chew it up. It was gum. Hi, Kathy. Yeah, it was wax gum. You could just chew it like gum. I mean, it wasn't like bazooka bubble gum or nothing, but yeah, you could chew the wax, and it was flavored wax. So when I finish here, I will photograph that. And I've only got what? Today's the 29th. We've only got 2 more days. And I have ideas for both days. So, hi, Brandy. Yeah, they were wax. So thanks, you guys. You were never a blowhard. Oh, my God. You waited until you got elderly before you turned into one, Eileen? Is that what it is? So we're going to do a quick drawing. Hey, Jamie. Of this little guy. He ought to go quick. So just so we can get some drawing in. And I'm really going to try hard, you guys, to keep drawing after Inktober. I really am going to try that. Maybe not always ink, but I'm going to really try. So this is out of the book Drawing for Dummies. I've been drawing out of either this one or Drawing People for Idiots. No, that's not the title of it. Hang on, it's right here. The Complete Idiot's Guide to Drawing People is what it is. So they've got a lot of fun little exercises in them. But it'll make you at least draw something every day, improve, because really doing it is the only way you're ever going to improve. So in this lesson, she's only got these 3 photographs. So I'm going to move the book out of the way because you won't need it for what we're going to do. You can draw it whatever size you want. I don't know if you guys are drawing along. I know Galena has been. Well, Kia, I agree that having to use the ink sometimes restricts. But I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I like to sketch with pencil first. But even I found coloring them, because I limited myself to ink, that there were many times I would have been much happier using probably colored pencils or something like that. So I will probably start cheating and using colored pencils, because that's why I started out doing just the black and white. And then when Dee Dee said something about she liked them better in color, I thought, okay, I'm just going to spend the time, because initially I was like, oh, I don't want to take the time to do that. But yeah. Oh, you got them. Oh, good. Good, Galena. Oh, I'm sure this thing is going crazy right now because I've got to get something for it to focus on. Come on, focus, focus. Okay, maybe that'll help. I'll just leave that and it can focus on that. Thank you, Dee Dee. All right. And I like to shade. Well, now I did shade with graphite, Kia. I really did. I could have done the cross hatching. I could have done a lot of things, but I did use graphite to shade. Okay, we're going to start with an oval. I'm going to draw him kind of big. There we go. Draw about halfway down. Can you guys see that? Hi, Sharon. Okay. So after you kind of get the shape that you like. Now see, if I was doing it in ink, that would be about the point at which I would switch over and use the ink. And most of my drawings I did with just microns, but the ones that I did in color, I did with most of them, the FW acrylic inks and a nib pen. Okay. Okay. So he's good enough like that. All right, about halfway down, I'm going to draw his ears. He's going to have big old ears. I'm just under halfway. I'll do the bottom of his nose, about the bottom of his ears. And his nose is just going to be one great big oval on its side. And then underneath, just a little circle for his mouth. And if you've drawn this far, I mean, really, it's nothing I've done so far isn't something that all of you can't do. Okay. Oh my God, Robert's got pop-ups all over the damn place. I'm definitely going to probably go shopping for a computer this week. Listen to all the pop-ups he's got. All his notifications. Good Lord, Robert. Stop the nonsense. Jeez. All right. So right here above his nose at about the center part, let's draw his little hair. What did she call this one? It was really funny. Oh, this one was called Before Harry Met Scissors, which I thought was really funny. Go ahead and just draw the triangle above his nose. Start at the top of his head. Draw his hair back behind his ears. My hair is not going to be exactly like hers, but it'll be fine. And again, back behind his ear. Try and keep his hair kind of the same length. There we go. And that's your basic sketch. Now you can start erasing your lines because your sketch is about done. Oops, yep, because this is going to come down. Not reading chat right now, so. And now really finishing this is just shading and using pencil lines. That's it. It's simple, simple, simple. Because of where his part is, let's assume that there's a line there. And we're going to start just giving him some hair. And you can spend as much or as little time as you want doing this. And I'm not going to make you endure the whole thing. But draw some curves in your lines, because that's what's going to give it body, right? Make sure they overlap because his hair is messy. It's hard to draw on camera, you guys. It really is, because I want you to be able to see, but my hand can't always be in the best position. So I hope somebody's following along so you can see how easy this is. And that when you're done, you're going to be surprised with your results. That's why I'm doing these simple little drawings for you, so that you can see with just a few little lines, you probably are drawing better than you thought you could. And I'm going to show you a couple tricks here in just a second. I'm not going to do all of his hair. I'll finish it later. But to give it some dimension so that you guys will go, wow, I can't believe I did that. Because a lot of times drawing is learning the tricks of how to give something dimension. Because really what you're doing is creating an illusion, right? Because this isn't really a head and it's not really three-dimensional. So you've got to learn the tricks to make it appear that way. Okay. And I could keep drawing his, excuse me, his hair. I'm going to make his ears less noticeable, I think. Okay. Because his hair is covering up his eyes, we're going to color this in darker, implying that there's something back there, but you can't see it. And then if you've done any of these other drawings with me, for his nose, we're going to shade it just like we would any other sphere. AJ, that's what I'm talking about right now. See, by just darkening that right there, you've created a shadow and you've given this the illusion of depth right down in there. Okay. If you followed along, you know pretty much how, I hope, how to shade a sphere. So I'm going to go ahead and give him the highlight first. Wherever the light is hitting him, I'm going to highlight it right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and shade this. There are lots, any drawing book is going to give you direction about shading and shadows and light. So at around the edge of his nose, on this bottom edge, I'm going to leave a white space there. And that's because the light is hitting his face and bouncing back up on the bottom of his nose. And so that's reflective light. It's not hitting the bottom of the light isn't hitting him there, but it's reflecting back off of his face down here. So that's one trick that will make depth. So remember to leave that reflective light there. And then I'm going to use the tortillon to go ahead and use a tortillon. Oops, not that one. I don't like that one. I like this one because it's all smushed and not very good. And even if you don't leave that reflective light down there, you can always erase it back out. And then the shadow just gets lighter to where the light is hitting it directly. And if you get too much graphite, get your kneaded eraser, which I'm going to do here in just a second. And it's easier if you don't draw yourself that circle. I do that for your benefit. He needs a haircut. Yes, this is before what? Before Harry met scissors. But see, getting the dimension is just where you put the shadow and how dark it is. And see how now the nose is not that much different than behind the nose. I'm going to clean that up here in a minute. I'll make it darker back there, and I'm going to clean up this reflective one right here. And there's two ways I can do it. I can either pick up some graphite. Yes, this is for blending. Yep, they're cheap. You can get them any art store. This one has way outlived its usefulness, and I don't know why I love it so much. I just do, so I keep using it. I have thousands of them. When I got a brand new kneaded eraser. Shirley, I don't know if you were the one that said that, and I thought, I think I've had this kneaded eraser for 15 years. I've never had to buy a new one that I know of. And I just knead it a little bit to get it nice and pliable. Flatten it so I can pick up some of that graphite that I have on his nose. Now I'm going to go ahead and darken this back here. So just think about, you know, if you, or even get a little ball or a marble or something. A marble isn't going to be good because it's glass, but, and put the light on it and see where your shadows are. His hair going over his nose right here is going to create an additional shadow. This hair is going behind his nose, but just think about where this stuff is. Okay, his mouth is an opening, so I'm going to go ahead and do it dark. About the same as this density back here. But then also because we've made his nose projecting out from his face, it's also going to cast a shadow below itself. So put that shadow in. And she hasn't done all that on her. This exercise in the book is mostly, I think, just to work on hair. Because we could go ahead and give his ear some additional elements. I don't think I will. We'll just keep it real simple so that you guys can feel like you've actually accomplished something. Okay, so underneath his nose, there's going to be another cast shadow. And you can spread it out all the way down the bottom of his face. And then your whitest whites are still going to be white. And I went a little darker there along the edge of his hair because his hair would also create a shadow. So see how he has dimension now? And you'd be surprised if you can do this. There probably isn't a whole heck of a lot that you couldn't figure out if you just figure out what's projecting out furthest to you is going to be where the light hits first. And everything from that point back is going to be shaded. So that was quick, and I'm not going to spend any more time on his hair. And then his ears, just to give you an idea, if you saw somebody's ears poking out like this, where the light would be hitting is here at the top of his ears. So that would be the lightest part. And then depending on what was going on in here, you could shade it. But again, you would be shading it much like a sphere. So do the tortillas work differently than the stumps? Well, no, not really. Not really. These are hollow. But no, they're just rolled up paper. The stumps, you can, I don't know, a lot of people wipe them on like that sandpaper stuff. I don't use them. I have some. I'd be more likely to use those with colored pencils or something. If you're going to use odorless mineral spirits or citrusolve or whatever with colored pencils, that's when I would use a blending stump. Yeah, they are different things. I'll show you what a blending stump looks like. I probably have one in my, well, yeah, I'll get one right here. Oops. And the tortillas come in different sizes. You know, this one I use when I just want a small area. But this is a stump, what they call a stump. And it's solid. It's just a solid roll of paper that's been sharpened on one end. Now, when I want to use mineral spirits with colored pencil, this will absorb the mineral spirits and hold it for you for a while. So that's why I use these when I use odorless mineral spirits. And I have more than this. This is just what's in the box here. So there you go. And then you can just keep dinking around with them until you get him like you like him. Okay, another thing, quickly. His hair's not done yet, but if the light is hitting his nose here, that means it's also going to be hitting his hair at some point. So what I would do is rather than try and draw that reflection off his hair, that's when I go in with a kneaded eraser and would go into his hair with a line like this and pick up some of the graphite. That's the beauty of graphite. It's just so darn easy to, if I want to create that highlight, just pick up the graphite like that. And then you give the illusion of light hitting his hair. The hair's still there, but you've picked up the graphite. So then you can see the lights coming from this direction. Hitting them on the side of the head and the top of the head. Yeah, easy peasy highlights in the hair. So there you go. So unless you got questions, I'm going to go on, and I don't know if I should work on the journal or if I should play with the sprays. What do you think? I know what Eileen's going to vote for, because I can do the journal cover later on this evening. You guys have seen it all before. So that was a quick, I don't know, 15-minute drawing. Yeah, that's what I like about graphite too. Okay, everybody's saying mess with the sprays. All right, I guess we're going to mess with the sprays. And my drawing isn't exactly like hers. I just used it, you know, here's hers, here's mine. I went ahead and added shading that she didn't have on hers. But then you can just keep adding on to it, you guys. And that's why, you know, when you think your drawing's done, really look at it. And again, I would always, always, always recommend, unless you're, you know, like designing your own art for a coloring book or something like that. If you want to draw something realistic, get a reference photo. Don't try and do it out of your head. You're setting yourself up for failure every time. I promise you. Your memory's not that good. I can't remember what I had for breakfast. Okay, maybe I'm lying. Maybe my memory's not that good. Maybe yours is better. But I would say always use a reference. And even though, you know, like some of these Inktober drawings, there comes a point where I could just keep dinking with them, adding more shading, more, you know, whatever. There comes a point where I just got to go, enough is enough. I'm done. I'm done. All right, I'm going to go get my spray box, because as much as Eileen would love me to trash out my house, I'm not going to. And I grabbed some of that laser copy paper while I was in there. I've decided I really like this stuff to art on and everything. All right. Set the spray box there. Oh, we can't do white. We'll put this here to focus so the camera doesn't go cuckoo. All right, I do want to kind of create, I want sprays and journal cover. You want it all, Stacy. All right, I'll just grab one package. This one came by itself, so we'll do it first because it's green. This one is called Apple. Well, that was dusty, wasn't it? Jeez, I need a cleaning woman. It's copy paper that is designed for laser printing, Lynn, and I got it. Why did I get it? Somebody had recommended it for something, but it's 24 pounds, so it's slightly heavier than your normal copy paper, but there's something about the finish of it that is just so nice. It's nicer than regular copy paper. It's probably manufactured through a finer screen or something, but yeah, there's something about it that's really, really nice. How long do these take to dry, Eileen? All right, I've got to get a baby wipe out so I can wipe its little nozzle when we're done. It's like wiping its little bottom. Yep, I agree, Kathy, that color books are a great way to shade as well. And like even reading about it, no, you don't have to buy this paper. I can't remember. There was some specific thing that I bought it for. And so I bought the whole 500-pound or 500 sheet ream. So I've just been using it for other stuff, but I used it with the Magicals the last few times. And yeah, I like it. It's real durable. It's just, I don't know, there's something really nice about it. Should I be doing this through a stencil? Okay, here's the apple green. Ooh, that's pretty. Oops, sorry. You guys didn't get to see that. Yeah, that's nice. Just getting it to run a little bit. Do whatever I want. Put a mask on when spraying. Then I can't talk. All right, we'll set these over here. That was apple. I can't believe you did this, Eileen. Smear half of it with a baby wipe. Okay. Oh, and I didn't wipe its little nozzle. And with acrylic, that is probably a really good idea, because it is the nature of acrylic products to want to dry quickly, right? And solid. Okay, I have to wipe half of it with a baby wipe, according to Dee Dee. Like that, Dee Dee? We'll have green lungs then. It's not coming back at me, Dorothy. I think it's okay. All right, this next one we're going to spray is red orange. And I'm going to have to figure out a way to swatch them so I know which is which. Now, if I was using a powder or something, yeah, I would definitely say you need to. Ooh, that's pretty. That's more orange than red, for sure. They are nice, even rubbed. That's like a vermilion, for sure. Wipe its little nozzle. Smear it out to see the full color range. Smear it out to see the full color range. Okay, so what you're saying, Dee Dee, let me think here, is if I have, oops, gotta wipe it. Is take it from there and smear it out. Well, I'm gonna pick it all up on the baby wipe. I think I'm thick-headed, Dee Dee. Yes, like you were doing. Okay. Ooh, this is a real light green. This one is RESEDA, Reseda. But this one looks more apple green to me. That looks like a grass green. You guys can't really see it. This is more of a grass green. This looks more like what I would call spring green or apple green. Yeah, Dee Dee made everyone want a composition book. I have one, but it's in the hope chest in the kids' room, and there's too much junk on top of it. Yeah, this one's pretty. Chartreuse. Oh, that's pretty. And I probably, to make a swatch book, I'll let these dry and then I'll cut out of these sheets, like circles or something. I like that. I like the, you can redo them all when you, yeah, exactly, Dee Dee. I'll use stencils when I do that. And this is metallic. So this one's going to take a minute to shake up, but this is the silver. I'm going to save the silver and gold for the end. This one is sky blue. They need somebody crazy to name their colors, like Seth After and the rest of them do. Dee's sitting at her house laughing her butt off right now. I love that green. That is pretty, pretty. These are nice. Very nice. Oh. This is pretty. You guys make me remember to wipe their little nozzles. I didn't do it on the spring green. Yeah, that's really pretty. Oops, I need a new baby wipe. I'm mixing the colors. Yeah, the colors are nice. They are really nice. And I can always come back to this video and refer to the order that I sprayed them in to do a swatch of all of them. The next one up is Sunshine Yellow. See how it compares to the Dilutions. Now, these are not comparable to Dilutions. They're not so bright, but they're permanent when dry. And I'm sure that's the case. Did you tell me that or did I read it? Being acrylic, it's got to be permanent when dry. Oh, that's a bright yellow. Use a shape punch to take a sample. Yeah, that's what I'll end up doing, Dee Dee. Probably a big circle. That is a bright, bright yellow. It's even pretty when it's wiped out. Wiped it. God, I hope I remember to do that. Okay, the last one in this bag is Tangerine. So we'll see how this compares to the red orange, because that one was pretty orange. Ooh, I'll bet this is your favorite color, isn't it, Eileen? The tangerine with the blue. We'll do that here in a minute. I'll wipe on this side. Oh, you can get a really, really light orange there. Back to Inktober. I bet we're all going to be so happy. Like November 1st, nobody's going to even look at a pen. God, there's so many of them. I can't believe you did this, Eileen. You are a crazy nutcase. Hey, Lori. Judy, I don't know if I said hi to you either. All right, this one is lavender. Ooh, this will be one of my. Okay, wait, I gotta see. We're gonna do this yellow before we do the lavender, because this one is lemon. So we'll compare the lemon to the sunshine. Oh, that's bright yellow. Can you guys can't. I don't think you guys are getting the correct colorage. Maybe that'll help. That is definitely the lighter yellow. Wipe its little face. Okay, and since these are all warm colors, I'm going to go ahead and do the, this is raspberry. Oh, that is really some kind of pretty there. Look at how pretty that is. So pretty. I'm gonna have to find a place to lay these out and let them dry. These work great with stencils. And after you get the spray moving, it comes out really nice. Comes out of the bottle really nice. Okay. Yeah, that chartreuse is lickable, right? All right, now I think everything left in here is they're cooler colors. So we'll start with the mint. Well, I can't say that I don't have every color of spray now, huh? Oh, did I wipe that one? Yeah, I did. Oh, look at that green. Wow. I don't know. I bet that could be Eileen's favorite right there. Which one did you like the best, Eileen? Because I know she has them all. That was mint. And I would call it more forest. This one is petrol. Marabu acrylic sprays, yeah. Eileen sent them to me from Joggles. Okay, this one's called petrol, but it looks kind of blue-green to me. Ooh, that's so pretty. All the greens, blues, and oranges. Surprise! Oh my gosh, that one is gorgeous. These are lickable, no doubt about it. Look at that. They are, AJ, aren't they? They're amazing. All right, next up is going to be the lavender. This will be my favorite color right here, this page. Of all the cool colors, that is a good color. Oh, I like that too. Light lavender. And then the next one's plum. So there's the light purple and I'm sure plum will be the darker. I did not hear the noon siren. We only get sirens around here on Wednesdays, once a month. The baby wipes actually are probably already in the trash. I don't save stuff like that. I suppose I should, but I don't. I probably throw away a lot of stuff that could be used, but yeah, shoot me dead. Okay, and I did wash it. Oh my God, Robert. I need to help that poor man. What kind of sprays are they? They're Marabu art sprays. They're acrylic sprays. Oops. that Eileen sent me from Joggles. And I guess Joggles is the only place you can get them. Eileen, I don't know. And the only way oh, wow, that's the dark purple. Holy cow. And I'm not sure why there's places where it looks like it's resisting. I don't know that, why it's doing that. If it's the paper, it's almost got to be the paper. Maybe it's where my fingerprints are. That was one thing I was going to have you do this morning, Dee Dee, was when you were rubbing the paint and stuff, use a crayon to get a resist. That is a delicious shade of purple. Okay, you can get them from Jerry's Artorama too then. Yeah, that's what I think too, Judy. Probably my fingerprints. And I just washed my hands before I started because I just did the litter. And that was something else I was going to tell you. Don't ever try a new brand of litter. If you find one you like, stick with it. I bought a different brand this time and I hate it. I'm not sure. Roxy's using it, so she must not bother her, but I'm not liking it at all. Gosh, there's every shade in the rainbow. Opening a new package. I'm keeping the silver out. All right, here's is aubergine, and it's a purple as well. This is going to be probably more red purple. Yeah, do the fingerprints deliberately. A lot of times that just happens accidentally, usually on a graphite drawing when I don't want it. Oh, wow. That one is so different. Yeah, see, this is more of a red purple. So pretty. That's so pretty. Wipe its little butt. All righty. And then the next one up is black. I'm going to save the black to go with the silver and gold. And I already did I didn't do the aubergine yet. We're going to do that next. Did I see sale? Eileen, if there's a sale, Eileen's going to know about it. And she's going to pass it on to us. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. This is more what I would call mint green, rather than that other mint. But oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. That one you can almost make disappear. All right, Joycey, look at this baby wipe. It's really getting pretty now. I'll try and get something right in that square right there. All right, next up is Caribbean. I'm excited to see that one, that aubergine with the that darker green magicals on it. I'll bet that's going to be really pretty. Yeah, these colors are hubba hubba for sure. This one is more like what I would call true blue. It's pretty. And I I don't have any more cool colors, so we'll just go with Bordeaux. Eileen says, go big or go home. She certainly does. Is Johnny Depp hiding in a bottle? I don't know. We'll keep that to my, oh, geez, that one is lickable. Oh. They're all lickable. Oh my God, what was that again? Bordeaux. I don't even know how to describe that. That is like the richest magenta ever. That one right there. I'm trying to be kind of careful, not setting gooey stuff on Robert's computer because I don't mind on mine, but I don't want to trash his out. He might have a problem with me using it if he comes home and it's all wrecked. Okay, I'm going to lay these out to dry. Wow, these are awesome. Just moving stuff out of the way so I have places to dry these. All right, we've got what? 1, 2, there's 6, 7, 8, 9 more. Oops. This one looks neon. Flamingo. Did you even keep your flamingos? Did the flamingo one, Eileen, or did you just not even order it for yourself? She renamed it like bubble gum or something, I'm sure. That one is, oops. This is, I would name this one more salmon. Can say I've never seen spray swatching before. You know, I always swatch anything I get new. I always swatch it. Always. Pissy pink. I don't think that's pissy pink. That's more coral. This one is cherry red. That is definitely cherry red. It's kind of got some pink in it. Now, I did not put my fingerprints up there. Pretty. Really, really pretty. Here's another red. This one's called Chili. So I'm guessing this will be more of an orange red. They are. Fire engine. Yeah, see, I don't know what is on here that it's resisting the ink here and there. I really don't know, because I know I didn't have my fingerprints all over that. Look at that one spread out. Oh, now we're going to get into some really pretty ones. The next one up is Cocoa. All right, Dee Dee. We'll catch you later. I'll talk to you later in the week. Humidity for paper issues. Well, this was actually in in a drawer, so it should not be exposed to too much humidity. Oh my gosh. That one I would say is almost black. I like how it splattered over into this red. Some of these may not be good for swatching now because they've been contaminated. They do. They look like they're going to make great backgrounds for sure. Look at that. Yummy brown. I know you guys think I'm weird as hell because I love brown, but I do love brown. All right. Keeping my fingers on the edge of the sheet. Have not touched it. Okay, this one is the gold one. It's going with the silver and the black. That's a cocoa that I just did, but I don't remember if I wiped it. Oops, sorry. Knocked the camera. This is gray. I took some classes with the girl who is the rep. Oh, wow, I bet that was fun. Oh, that's a nice gray. Yeah, gray. I know. And this one's khaki. Oops, I don't think I wiped the gray. I didn't. All right, this one's khaki. Marabu wasn't around when you took the classes. It was about 10 years ago. Oh, okay. So she was repping something else then. Oh, man. That is a dark, dark, dark green. And look at it's, there's resist again. That is so weird. It's got to be something in the paper. This looks like khaki for sure. Well, they didn't miss many colors, that's for sure. I mean, I don't know what other color you could possibly ever want. All right, we'll do the gold. The gold and the silver, anything that's metallic, you really, really, really got to shake. Celia Buchanan is a local artist down there. Oh, okay. And now she's a rep for Marabu. All right, this is the gold. Grab a Guy gold. No, I don't know if it's Grab a Guy. Sure looks interesting. That's shimmery for sure. But it almost looks like skin. I mean, that is the most gentle gold ever. Is that what yours looks like? Either that or I didn't get it shook enough. But I don't have any of them, you know, none of the gold is resting on the bottle, so. We'll try the silver next to it. Hi, Vicki. Inconsistent surface sizing. That could be even. Ian, sorry. Even, Ian. Yeah, it's an amazing range of colors. All right. Looking to see if the silver's. No, I think it's pretty well shook up. Eileen changed her picture to Dick Clark. I'm going to have to go look that. Oh, wow. The silver is really different. Yeah, the silver and the gold are very different. I think it's going to be nice. Like if you did a real thin layer, because that gold is really pretty. Is that all the junk you bought that I was bugging you about the other day, Eileen? Those were all your stamps? I couldn't believe how many you had. I did like the circle one, though, the palette one. I thought it was way cool. All right, I'm going to set that aside. And the only other color that's left is black, which we all pretty much know what black. The Dick Clark. You can show that. Yeah. Look at the round circle on her name. It's from the DB collage. Yes, see, I don't know. I'm going to have to watch. Nice black. Now, these are all permanent, so this is what my hands are going to look like the rest of the day. Let me see if I can baby wipe them. I don't think I like the black either. All right, I'm gonna do that next, Eileen. We're gonna pick some colors and do the backgrounds, and then we'll do the magicals on top of it just because we can. Oh, they cleaned up pretty good. This is doable. Oh, and CB's got her Ikebana class today. That's why she's not around. Because I'm going to say, do I dare do magicals without CB here to tell me when to stop? All right, that can sit over there and dry. Okay, we're going to do a couple. All right, Joycey has already come up. Aubergine, chartreuse, and that weird mint. Aubergine. Okay, that was... Hang on. The chartreuse is this one. And the mint was this one, I think. Yep. And then the aubergine. Hang on. Looking. All right. Oh, this is going to be crazy colors, Joycey. But we're going with it. And then we'll put magicals on top. Oops. I'm so bad. And if I don't wipe them, they will clog up and then they'll be useless. Glad that none of the bottle. Oh, yeah, you and me both. But where's that damn ruler? Oh, I'm not going to put too much of that. That is powerful stuff right there going on. Yeah. It is pretty, though. And then the aubergine is, all right. We got this crazy color scheme going on because we're going to put magicals on top of this. Wipe. I know, because I don't want to ruin them. I'm going to add some more of this chartreuse. Because where the chartreuse and the mint meet up, it is pretty. All right. I'm going to move this spray box off. What did I do with... well, I've only got one sheet, so no, I need two. All right, there we go. Oh, and that paper we did the other day, you guys, I'm going to show that to you real quick because I just had to move it. It came out really butt ugly, I thought. You guys can decide, but yeah, I thought it was pretty butt ugly. The one where we did the magicals and then put the acrylic inks on top of it. I get looking at it under the camera, it doesn't look as ugly as it is in real life. But yeah, I don't know. They are nuts colors together. I agree. They are. But yeah, I was like, oh, what am I going to do with this? All right, we're letting that dry. Now these colors won't move after they're dry. So maybe I should blow them or heat set them. And then we'll add magicals on top. And these should dry really quick. It's the nature of acrylic. Oh my God, you should see the Marabu inks now. The Marabu inks, wow. All right, we're going to get down some magicals in the spray bottle. I think if I move my Sumi ink, the Xyron, and my spray fixative, I'll have room for these sprays up on the top with the other sprays. Okay, got all the magicals down. This is like the little container of all the magical powders. All right, now Joyce is telling me what to do. I would go with your neutral magicals, neutral. Yeah, because let me think here. I'm thinking, what do I want to add here to these crazy colors that we already got going on? The one color, I think, of course, it goes with everything. Thinking contrast. Well, I'm just trying to think something that will go with chartreuse, dark green, and purple, which to me, one of the only colors will be either navy blue. We almost have to go with a cool color because no warm color is going to look good. This is what I'm curious about when you re-wet it. These should just stay put, so that's really cool. And I like the splatter kind of effect. That's getting crazy. Diamond painting was designed by eye doctors so they get more customers. Yeah, I think there's a certain age where diamond painting is not probably a great hobby to take up. You're talking beiges? Give me admin. And give me $1 million, burn duck. We can try beiges with this. I like the navy with it. I almost want to add, I don't know yet. Thinking, my cat wouldn't. Yeah, I couldn't do it with the cat around. Yeah, I like the navy with it. I do. Waiting for Eileen to pop up and say something. Throw out some suggestions here, crazy women. All right, I'm going to add some of this Grab a Guy Gold in just a few places. I do love this Grab a Guy Gold. It's not too shimmery. Add some gold. I just did, Eileen. I don't want to add too much. The gold comes out on camera very bronze-like, almost, well, you can see it there, kind of orangey. And look at right in the middle of that navy blue, that spot of red. Occasionally that happens. It's like, I don't know where the hell that comes from. Because it's magic. I'm kind of scared to put too much. CB's not even here, and I can hear her. Don't get carried away. See? Don't get carried away. Look at what I did. These bottles, to me, are hard to shake out of. My little, these are perfect. Yeah, it is. Antiqued. Yeah, it comes across as coppery. It's really pretty. That one, I'm going to sop up some of that because in there I did get carried away a little bit. Yeah, I can't see down here. Blue and the orange is like Bronco colors. Using space saves. I'm using up the magicals. That's for sure. And you guys can't really see the chartreuse anymore. I guess it's because the sun's coming in. I don't know, but it's like the chartreuse is still there. I want to try that one green, the mint green. No, the one I said that was minty, not that one. Maybe that is it. It's got to be it. Okay. I want to try that with the dark blue or the darker green magicals. Hi, Kat. I showed your birthday card that you sent me, Kat. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, you do, Eileen, because I'm not going to have to use much magicals on this. I'm going to have to make a space for these to dry, though. I don't know that I want to add too much more to it. Maybe I'll add some more of the chartreuse, though, but do it in the magicals. Bring it back up. I'm going to hold this up so you can see one part of it that is just so amazingly cool. If I can do it. I should have done the cookie. Oops. The cookie sheet trick. Duh. That's okay. I can do it with, I've got some cutting mats that are pretty rigid. That's got a curve in it, though. This one doesn't. Maybe I can do that. I just buy these dollar cutting mats at the Dollar Tree, and I use them for everything. But look at that right up in there, where the blue and the orange is running into it now. That's what I love about the magicals. Like when you get areas like that, it's just so amazing. I'm going to add some more right in here. And it's the Magicals that does that, because the Magicals are made up of all the different colors. But yeah, that's what I really like. And then when you cut this up and get pieces of it, and you can really pay attention to just parts of it, that's what makes it so cool. Some areas I just have to sop up the excess. All right, that's looking pretty cool. I'll set it aside now. All right, and the swatch sheets are pretty much dry, so I can stack them. That helps. Bye-bye, Robert's newspaper. Oh, the silver and the gold. I'll bring this back so you guys can see it. You definitely have to wait until it dries to get the total full effect of it. Say bye-bye. It's moving. Yeah, that worked pretty good. Definitely better than some of the ways I've done it. Which ain't saying much. All right, and then I'm going to try something else here. Getting out a crayon, we're going to do a resist. See how that works, just because I'm curious. But here's the silver and the gold after they're dried. They are very metallic-y, right? That's cool. Those will look good through a stencil. Spray some metallics over the Magicals. Okay, I'll do it on the next one. And this this khaki green, oh, that's pretty. This is the gray, and this is the green, the khaki green. They're really pretty. All right, I'm going to move this real quick because I'm going to do a resist, but I don't want it to show, so I have to do it over here off of the camera. Okay. There's something on there that you guys can't see. Now I've got to figure out, I'm going to do that mint green. And I probably should get the spray box up here, but I'm not going to. We'll just hope it doesn't trash everything out. I'm going to put my eraser away. Okay. I am moving the camera, so just bear with me a minute. All right. I'm pretty sure this is the green. Yeah, this is the green that I wanted. I'm going to put the Merci Beaucoup Magicals on top of it because it's one of my favorites. And I'm going to do it while this is still wet. I know, Eileen, I know. I don't know how this is going to work, so we're going to find out. Yeah, I like this color too. That, it's so yummy. All right. I'm going to spray from far away. They're kind of messy, I will say that. Hi, Diane, by the way. Wiped its little nose. All right, now, let's see where this. I didn't spray the Magicals very much. I'm gonna have to spray again. There's not, with these sprays, there hasn't been a lot of overspray, not like the Dilutions. When you spray those, man, they are going everywhere, like it or not. Can you guys read that yet? I'm gonna have to spray it again. There, now you should be able to read it. This is really a pretty sheet right now. It really is. The resist work. All right, now. I want to just dry it just like this. It is mushy. I'm kind of a mush pot in real life, but I don't want you guys to know it. All right, I'm going to dry this. Yeah, I'm going to dry it. There's only a couple places where it didn't get dissolved. But that mint green in the back that doesn't move is awesome. Now okay, she said spray some silver on it before it dries. Okay, we'll do that. There's the gold. There's the silver. Make sure I wipe that. I don't think I did. I didn't. That ball really settles fast. No, I'm not drying it yet. Let's spray some silver on it. Yikes. That's crazy. A little silver. Yeah, a little bit goes a long, long way. I'm not sure. It's almost like I want to sop some of it up, but I don't know. All right, hang on. We're going to, where we've got little puddles. Yeah, they do. I just showed that, Eileen. Oh man, the silver and the gold. I think I like the gold the best, actually. Now I can dry it. It shouldn't take that long to dry, really. But what's funny is where the metallic is, the resist kind of went away. And I'm not sure if, like, by moving it and getting some of the liquid back down there, if I can get it to come back. But then I'm just going to end up with a river, so never mind. Okay, I'm going to quickly blow some of this water. I like drippage. This is looking way cool right now. Can you see the silver in there? So this one I'm either going to have to send to Eileen as a thank you, or I'm going to have to cut it up into circles. The sprays work great over molding paste and gesso. Cool. Does look really, really cool. But that's so weird that the metallic just obliterates the resist. Cut it up. Okay, she doesn't want it. So I'll make circles out of this. This green, the one that I sprayed was aquamarine. But to me, I would have named this one mint and not that darker green one. Yeah, this was the mint. I would have named the lighter one mint. All right, I can set this aside and let it finish air drying because it won't take long to air dry now. I love how the magicals, I just love that. It's very cool looking. All right, got to get up and move. All right, hang on. I got to fix this one over here. I've got some muddy spots I want to clean up. Okay. All right, what other magical colors work out? Look really cool. I like that salmon color a lot too. I love the yellow. Let's do colors on top of yellow. I like drippage. She cannot lie. The bigger the drippage, the more she sighs. You're funny, Diane. Use blues and browns. Okay. You won't have to ask me twice. You know what? There's no navy in the spray. I'm thinking, let's see, what one was this one? The petrol was really pretty. That was that bright blue. What the heck? Where did that come from? All right, here's the blues. There was, this was more a true blue. This was a blue-green. That was purple. This is Caribbean. That's the black. The black is going to be really hard for me to use. That's plum. Okay, so we've got the three blues or the blue-green, which was the... Nope, that's the mint. We've already used it. I'm just thinking if I did like an all-over background design spraying through a stencil and then did the magicals on top. I could even do that with like a resist too, black spray through a stencil. Yeah, that's about the only way you could use it. All right, we're just going for it. I'm going to use the darker. All right, I'm going to go get a stencil real quick. Oh, I'll use one of these small ones from Australia. Yeah, this one's good. Or even this. They're not very big though. No, I need an all over stencil. Never mind. Gotta go. Be right back. Okay, we'll just use this honeycomb one. Okay. That's pretty dark. I do love that color though. Love it. All right, now I'm going to heat set that because that will not move now at all. And I didn't put a lot on it, so it should dry quick. And I know some people don't understand, why do you dry it when you're just going to turn around and get it wet again? Because if the product is still wet, it will still move. Being acrylic, if it's dry, it will be permanent. It won't move. I can put anything else on top of it and it's going to stay just like it is right now. Okay. Now, on top of this, we will add, my favorite brown is the South Shore Sand, because it breaks up into blues and all different colors. So I'm going to do brown first. I hope this turns out as cool as I think it's going to. Oh, I need bigger holes in this one. Come on. Come on, man. There we go. Okay. See how much, I mean, I tried to get a bunch down there, but it just isn't cooperating. But can you see how that brown breaks up into all of its color components? That's what I love about that one. I'm going to have to put more of it over in here, and then I'm going to add some of the navy with it, I think. You can definitely see over there how it's breaking up into its color components. So awesome looking. Stacy's enabling now. Cheap Joe's has a sale with the 6 colors, aquamarine, Caribbean, lavender, plum, and sky blue for 16, and individuals for free shipping. Well, there you go. Stacy has set you guys right up there. It looks really different because I have that pattern in the background. So we're going to trash that out a little bit. And then I'll put some of the darker brown in there. I like this one. See, this is my color combination. I like it. And then the other brown that I like is Cafe LA. Oh, that one's pretty. See, this to me is really, really pretty. And what does the spray do if you do it on top of water? Because see, now I'm thinking, oh, what color could I add? Turn it into a real muddy mess. No, I don't feel obligated to use colors she likes. No, I don't, Lori. Nope, don't even do that. Don't do that even a little bit. The thing is, I usually ask for color ideas, and she's always the first one to speak up. And then I feel bad if I ignore her. Now, I will admit that. But no, she's always the first one with a color idea. And I don't have to read her comments. Green, orange. Just like paint, it gets weaker. That's what I'm wondering. Oh, I love that brown up there. I love when it does that. And right now, I want to stop this. Like right in there, I think is perfect. When I get big blobs like this, I usually just pick it up. It's about as much as you can control the magicals. You were first. Yes, you were, Joyce. And see, when you're first, I did your color combination. And it actually came out pretty good. I'll pull it over here in just a minute. See this? I like this one just with very little on it. I think this is perfect just the way it is. I'm going to dry this. See, I think this cut up and put in a journal as a journal cover would be perfect. This would be awesome with some text stamps and cutting strips and circles. See, Eileen, that's what I think too. You know, with a little bit of white in the background, something else on top of it. We're going to dry it and we're going to do that and see. But yeah, I think this one right now about as good as it gets. Janet, do this with the trio of your colors and TBIS. TBIS. Oh, and this stencil? We could try that, Joycey. Actually, this one's got a while to dry, so why don't I just pull it, go ahead and let it air dry for a little while, and we can do another one. I brought the chevron stencil out too, Joycey, if you want me to use it, or do you like the honeycomb one better? I use those a lot just because, I don't know, when they're in the background, they're like the least offensive or something. That is a great way to move these. Oops. Just about killed myself on the spray box. I'll bring it back because I should be spraying in it. There's no point in making a big ass mess. There's your color. Here's your page, Joycey, when it's virtually, well, it's got a few wet spots, but at this point it's virtually dry. You want the honeycomb? Okay. So that was, what was it again? It was the chartreuse. They should be sitting right here in front of me. Hey, Jean, are you home? We're playing with the Marabu sprays that Eileen sent me for my happy birthday. She sent me like 100 of them, maybe like 25. You went and get coffee, scratched my back, and almost knocked a picture on the wall. Yay! I bet you're so happy to be home. Okay, now aubergine, weird mint. Am I using the same color scheme, Joycey? You will see the colors. Okay, because we use the chartreuse, the aubergine, I think that's black. That's not the one. Yep, aubergine, and then what was the other one, Joycey? The mint green. It's that dark one that yeah, the mint. Those are the three. So which one do you want sprayed? I would spray let me think. Well, I could spray all three of them, I guess. Oops, got to get the spray box up here because that last spray kind of went everywhere. Okay. All right, we're going to do all three colors. Oh, and I've got to wipe their little mouths. We're going to do an all over background with Joycey's colors. They scare the snot out of me, though. That one is a big spray. Wipe its mouth. I'm not sure what magicals you can put on top of this. Wipe, wipe, wipe. Yes, I know, Eileen. I'll make sure I wipe them all really good before I put them away as well. Now, see, if I had Dee Dee's journal here right now, I could open up a page and do like a desk journal. I do have a desk journal somewhere. I just don't have it here. I don't know where it is. All right. There we go. This is weird, Joycey. We've had 2 trolls today. What is it? Okay, I'm going to dry this real quick and then we'll add something to it. Don't know what. I don't know what we're going to do with this. I got a little carried away up there. Glad CD's not here. Gracie loves this. Maybe think vintage. So you want something, to me, vintage is going to be a yellowed paper, a brown paper, something like that. All right, I'll just leave that underneath it. You want me to add some brown to this? You like this one? I can add some brown to it. Just thinking, I think I'd like the darker of the two, honestly. Yeah, I think brown. Let's do brown. I love that they don't, these sprays don't move, you know, like I can work on top of them. That one moved a little bit because it wasn't completely dry. This is sepia. All right, we're going to use the sepia. We haven't used it yet. Oops. Holes in this one are a little bit bigger. Oops. Well, it didn't come out as much as I thought. Is that what you're thinking, Joycey? I do have some, well, I don't know how that would look on here. I'm going to add some of the chartreuse back in. But I'm wondering, should I wait? Nah, don't wait. Yeah, this is pretty. That last one I added, it's called Merry-Go-Round Green, but it's a really, really bright chartreuse. And I thought, oh, that'll probably, I'm going to spray just a little bit more because I don't like it when we use the, yippers, remember the, what the hell? Oh, antique yellow. You're going to have to get off of Jane's keyboard, Joyce. Totally get off Jane's keyboard. Add some of the really chartreuse back in it. There. Hi, Nick and Tina. Yeah, somebody needs to speak Joycey for a minute to me because I'm not following. All right, let me make sure I wipe their little mouths. This would be fun cut up, and then Joyce, maybe the edges inked with vintage photo or something, or even walnut stain. Walnut stain would probably be better. All right, I'm going to dry this real quick. It's too plain here in the middle. Hang on, I got to add some more. Do you want some gold in it, Joycey? Just add a little bit of gold here in the middle. In the boring places, we'll just spice it up with some little bit of gold. I wonder too, after I dried it, let's think. gold. I'm going to try something else. Josie, you're a guinea pig. This is the gold that I ended up having to resort to the other night when I was working on that Sweet Tart page. And it was just, oh, it was annoying me so much. I'm going to add a little bit of this, the FW gold. I can always sop it up, too, if it's not doing what I think it should be doing. Another thing I could add, okay, it's diluting, so that's okay. I was referencing the antique yellow decoupage. Oh, like a glue? Yeah, I see what you're saying is that you mean like an all over yellow kind of tint. Let me think how we could accomplish that. I like that, the FW inks added at the end. I do like that because it's spread out so nicely. I'm going to sop up some of this brown that got kind of muddy. Some of it stayed really, really pretty. I like the splashes of green for sure. Maybe I'll pick up that blue because it just looks so weird. Definitely needs something in there. I know what you're talking about. Joycey, I'm just trying to think what product I would have that we could accomplish that. Short of soaking it in tea. I'm just thinking. We could always try it on a corner. Let me dry it real quick. Thinking. You know what might work is, we'll try it. Hang on. I got an idea. I should know. Let me think. All right, it's getting pretty dry. All right, and everything we've got on here up until this point is permanent. So it looks a mess to me. You liking the backgrounds, Joan? I like the experimenting just to kind of see how it all is going to work together. Do you get copies made of your favorite backgrounds before you cut them up? Diane, I'm not. Yeah, I probably won't do that. Because then I have to find a place for them. I have to organize them. I have to know where to find them. And it's just not my nature. And I hate that about myself, but I just know me. It's not a workable thing. I'll just make a new background. I have too much to play with every day. All right, Joycey, I'm trying to find the, this is the fossilized amber distress oxide. Okay. And I'm going to use the makeup brushes. I've got to dry it a little bit more. I can't do it while it's still this wet. All right. Tracy, this is going to have every product I have before we're done. I'm just curious, and I'm going to do it in the corner first. And I'm going to use these brushes that Xander showed us. I love these crazy brushes. I do. For using with stamp pad ink, being able to spread it and get it right where you want it. I really, really like these. So this one I've used a lot, and it's washed. It doesn't have any colors on it. They wash up really nice. All right, Joycey, let's do this. Let's see if we can accomplish. I think I kind of have an idea of what you're wanting, but I don't know. So I'm going to take some of this distress. Is this what you're thinking, Joycey? And I'm just doing it here in the corner. Can you see that, Joycey? Yeah, I like the brushes too, right? I mean, for $5 or whatever they were, it was just so amazing. This actually is kind of cool, Joycey. And then, and the reason I'm putting it on with a brush rather than going directly off the ink pad is I can control how much of the ink I'm getting. Some places it's going to be darker than others. Yes. Okay. Joycey, so this is kind of what she was thinking of. All right, Joycey, that's what we're going to do. And I think I'm going to spray it one more time with water because this is the distress ink. And so what happens with the distress ink when you spray the water on it, that's when it oxidizes. So Joycey, that is a great idea. You also want a little vintage photo. Okay, we'll distress it out with some vintage photo as well. But getting rid of all this white with this, yeah, this is making it look very cool, Joycey. This is a great way to vintage up a page for sure. And again, I'm using the fossilized amber to get this. And I could probably make it, if I watered this down a little bit, I could probably make it a little bit lighter. Or I could actually add some white pigment ink with it as well. Yeah, this is probably doing this has saved this whole damn page, Joycey. It's very cool looking now. And as always, Joycey, this will be on its way to you. You'll turn it into something fabulous. I know you. But actually, this using the vintage photo on this, really, it has made it look very old and vintagey, very distressed. So that's cool. Jean, you're probably going to sleep for a week. I was just going to say, I know you're not streaming today, which would be your normal day. And I don't want to hassle you about it because you've had a hell of a week. You're probably going to want to sleep for about a week. Yeah, this has ended up turning out really cool. I'm glad Joycey came up with the idea of making it kind of vintagey. I might spray this down just a little bit. I'm not sure I want to get that brush wet yet. Well, too late. I'm going to do it. Just see if I can make it go a little bit faster. I could have used a bigger brush, I guess. And I will add the vintage photo here in a minute, Joycey. You know, it might be cool. Joycey, I don't know. Were you at Dee Dee's this morning? I don't know if you want me to do this. I'll talk to you before I do it. But you know how Dee Dee crumpled all those pages and went over them with the ink? Do you want me to crumple this up and go over the creases with the vintage photo? I think that would look cool. Hi, Sathia. You know, I figured you wouldn't stream today. After you do this, spray it with water. Yeah, I'm gonna. You weren't at Dee Dee's? All right. Do you want a surprise? You want me to surprise you? Yeah, this actually, it looks a mess, really, but it's really pretty. It really is. And then when I put the water on it, it's going to look way cool. I'm going to see if I can. And if you don't like the crinkles, yeah, also known as Tangy Baxter. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to spray it with water before I crinkle it. Get the distress look going. Or the oxide look. Okay. And it's not all one color, so it looks pretty cool. I'm not sure. All right, I'm going to use the Timmy's. Hang on a minute. I switched the Timmy bottles so I got just splots of water rather than a mist of water. That's one thing about the Timmy bottle. I don't know if people know. There's a little nozzle controller here where you can control if it comes out as a mist or if it comes out as splots. So I did the splot. All right, and I'm going to sop it up. Yeah, I can see it here and there where it's distressing a little bit or oxidized. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. All right. All right, I'm going to dry it and then I'm going to crinkle it, Joyce. Can you see it where the oxide is now? Where it's getting those gray? That's so cool looking. You want to distress, Joycey, you're getting it, girl. Jean is afraid it will get drippage, but it needs some splats. Okay, we'll do splats in the vintage photo. Yeah, it's looking really good. This is some of every product on it. Starting out with such cuckoo colors, too. No, no, no. Thanks, Lynn. You like these colors? Now that it's all distressed and old looking, it is way cool colors. It is. I would never have gone here, so thank you, Joycey. It is looking really cool. So now it'll go to Joycey's house and she can make something awesome with it and we'll watch her. All right. Yeah, it's dry enough that it'll get some crinkles. Maybe we should have black splatters. What do you think, Eileen? I'm going to do the crinkle first. Don't you hate that? That beautiful piece of paper now. Oh, oh no, Mr. Bill. What was the Joggles surprise, Safia? She sent me the entire line of Marabu spray inks. Can you believe that? All of them, not just two, all of them. Don't wet yourself, Joycey. We're going to fix it up. And if you want it ironed before it comes, I'll get the rat right on that. He probably has never touched an iron in his entire life, I promise you. This is a la Dee Dee now. Poor sweet Robert, my butt. He has it made and he knows it. All right, I won't do too much, Joycey, but we'll get a few vintage photo. Now keep in mind, the vintage photo is not permanent, so it's almost got to be like your last item, because anything I add on this will make the vintage photo run, because this is not permanent. We may not need splatters with this, Eileen. I don't know. That is so cool looking. Don't want to get too much. It really looks cool over that gold that we put on there. This is so cool looking. Yeah, this is regular vintage photo, Joycey. So whatever you're going to do with this, well, if you want, I can spray it with a fixative so it won't run. But yeah, if you add anything wet on top of this, that brown is going to move. I'm not sure if it needs splatters. This is just awesome looking, exactly the way it is. It looks old. It looks grungy. It looks awesome. And even though we started with those really dark colors, it's not a dark page at all. Let me see if I can get the sunshine out of here, if you guys can see. There. That, I think, is a better depiction of what it really is. Everything needs splatters. Joycey, do you want black splatters? We're not going to do many if we do them. You might have to recreate this for your own self. I actually do really like this. Yeah, I could do it with my blue one, actually, too. But I like how we age the paper with the oxides, because, like in here, can you see where the oxide, there's some places where the oxide just has made it look so cool. Yeah, the gold spots are kind of cool, too. Black splatters. Okay, we're going to do a few black splatters. Let me see where we've got some black ink we want to use. We want to use a permanent one for sure. We'll just use the Bombay black India ink. I'll put it in a spray box just to keep splatters from being on all my nice new Marabu bottles. And I just use the same splatter brush. I just keep it in the same water that I keep my glue brush in. It's a real pretty sight. Oops, that went crazy. Come on, just right there. I'm not going to put too many. That's enough. All right, that's it. Now my water's black. Those we definitely have to dry before they get smeared. This one I may take a photo of.
An idiot is attempting to reach you on your cellular device.
Let's see what idiot it is.
Attempting to reach you on your cellular device.
Hello? Hello? Talk to me. I want to talk to you. I want to buy your insurance. Buttholes. They never want to talk to me. I don't know why. They call me and then they don't want to talk to me. What is wrong with them? Hi, Lisa. You like the amber oxide with the weird mint? Yeah, I do too. Yeah, it came out really cool looking. All right, I'm going to set this one aside. The small splatters are dry. Just there's a couple of big ones that are still wet. I can see. I'm going to set this one aside. And here's the other one with the same basic colors on it, only we didn't use the honeycomb. We didn't use a stencil on it. So now I'm thinking this one's still pretty wet. Oh my, this really is wonderful. Yeah, I really like it too. So that's why I'm thinking, I'm wondering if we could turn this one into much the same thing. Thinking. Yes, Safia, the Marabu are acrylic. Yes, they are. They're amazingly cool. Thinking. Because I really like that, the oxide that turned the whole thing kind of yellowish. I'm going to try that again just because I liked it so much. Here late, put back the drawing, enjoy the drawing best. Big hugs, Linda. Here late, put back to the drawing. I'm not sure I understand, Linda. Oh, you want me to draw more? Well, I'm doing a little bit of drawing at the beginning of every stream. Well, I didn't the last time, but yeah, I'm going to draw a little bit at the beginning of every stream for a while. I don't know how long. Till I'm out of things to teach you guys and you'll just have to go on your own. But I want you to have some confidence, you know, where you know you can kind of draw what you want to draw. And probably next what I ought to do is just start with some basic shapes. You know, how to draw a cat with just basic shapes. Some of these powders didn't get completely dissolved because I can feel them as I'm touching this. So I might have to try this with some other colors of the Distress Oxide too. Maybe on this one I could even stamp something. Give it some background, you know, like the other one we used the stencil. Maybe this one I could actually, I'm trying to think what would be good. Text is always good. That's one thing, is the text kind of just disappears in the background. So there you go, Joycey. I don't know if you have any of the oxide inks, but when you want to make something look old and vintagey, that fossilized amber is the ticket, man. Yeah, I'm thinking stamping would look good on this one too, Eileen. In black or dark brown, walnut brown or something. Maybe walnut would be better. Eileen, did you get these brushes when, I don't know who originally showed them. I guess it was Xandra originally showed them because she got them at a stamp show and paid some freaking exorbitant amount of money for them. And then we all went on Amazon and got them for nothing. But for techniques like this, these are great. And I think you could, you know, these are nice because they got stiffer bristles. But I imagine you could walk right into Dollar Tree maybe and find some of these as well. Joycey has the oxides. I sent. Oh, that's right. That's right. Joycey does have it. Okay, great. Okay. Well, see, Joycey, you are all over it now, girl. All right. Now that I've got kind of oxide all over this. Joycey, that was such a fabulous idea you came up with. All right. I'm going to go ahead and oxide this. Well, too late now. Because I was going to say I probably should have stamped it and then got over the stamping. Oh, well. Okay, you got these brushes and you really like them? Yeah, I really like them. All right, so we'll let that oxide for a minute. And I'm trying to think what other stamp I've got. Let me look at those journaling stamps. One thing, though, is if you do it all over the background, the text, you just can't really beat the text is the deal. Yeah, you just can't almost beat that text stamp. I do have, let me see the other background. I've got a background section here. Where did I put them? Backgrounds, backgrounds. Yeah, I don't like them. I like the text one best, so we're going to use it. I use this one all the time because I love it so much. But the reason I love it so much is because it just disappears into the background. This one you can't see the oxide that much. Or I can't. Yeah, I can. I'm lying. I can see it. It's cool looking. All right, I got to catch up with chat real quick. Happy Diane, I would spray the chocolate Marabu spray through chevron. Yeah, they do wash up really nice. I will say that. Yep. All right, I'm just thinking, I think I'm going to do the text, I think I have the brown in this. Let me just double check. I kind of want the brown to be permanent. Well, Eileen, if your goal was to have a mess in my house today, you have totally accomplished that feat, because I think I have everything out right now. Everything I own is out of its cupboards. I should take the rest out and wash the cupboards while they're practically freaking empty. All right. I'm not going to stamp this all over. I'll just stamp it here and there. And I'm doing it with the oxide inks again. Yeah, I know you love my messes. Poor Robert eats cat food on nights when I stream because of you. Poor sweet Robert. There we go. There, it's back there, but you can't hardly see it. Now, I could go over this with a whole different image in black, too. But that was oxide, so if I get it wet again, that's going to oxidize. I think I'm going to do some with black, just a little black here and there. Maybe a dragonfly. All right, just here and there, because I'm probably gonna cut this up anyway. Stamp some circles over it. Okay. Tricked you. Put that one away. And I just have a little container here, right at my elbow. That I keep a bunch of different circle sizes in. This is my circle container. So I can do circles of a ton of different sizes. Oh, there's a, I think I want them not real big. That big is going to be good. And I don't care if they're complete or not. Sometimes I think they're better if they're not complete. Oh, I know why the credit card's in there, because sometimes I just make lines as well. And if you want darker, just get out some acrylic paint. Because when this is cut up, nothing's going to be intact anyway, so it won't matter. All right, let's see. There, now it's doing that fossilized amber. Joycey, save this page as far as I'm concerned, because I'm going to go ahead and crinkle this one up too. I really like that technique. Makes it look really cool. So here we go. Don't be getting all your panties upset. It's okay. It's okay. So Joycey can get one of these and I'll keep one of them. And yeah. The back is even pretty. Now I'm going to do some vintage photo over it. I do enjoy that. Yeah, there's something about it, you know, like, because I think most people would be just like, everything's so precious, you just can't wreck it. I don't have that much in my life that's precious. My pens are my precious. But mostly it's like, whatever happens, it's good. It's all okay. Don't worry about it. Ode to Dee Dee. Oh, I should have told this story while Dee Dee was actually here. The last time when we streamed, you know, I think it was actually an impromptu, but I was going to make that journal for Dee Dee, right? And so I had asked you guys, you know, like super spy secret, you know, like give me some colors. I want to get this going before Dee Dee shows up. Well, she ended up not coming to the stream at all that day. And I don't know if I got lax and ended up just talking about it or what, but she called me. She called me this weekend and kind of making fun of me because she was like, "Are you making me a beast?" It's like, "How did you find out?" She said, "I watched the video." Dumbass. It's like, here I thought I was being super sneaky, you know. Yeah, all she had to do was watch the video. No more secret. Oh my God, I laughed so hard over that. It's like, oh. Yeah, she called me, "Are you making me a beast?" Like, real innocent. I watched the video, stupid. Don't hire me to be your super sleuth. That's all I gotta say. I am not a super sleuth person. No secrets here. In my head, out my mouth. There we go. There's the two. These are the same colors used on both of them. Public video, not so secret. I know, Safi, isn't that funny? It was all over chat. I know. Jeez. I honestly, I didn't think she would watch the video, but she does. She watches the videos, guys. So say nice things about Dee Dee. I absolutely love her. Like to my guts. I love her. So, oh, the thing I forgot on this one is the splatters. I think I need splatters on mine too, because Joycey got them on hers and it's only fair. Yeah, not so secret. Oh my gosh, it was funny though. All right, we'll just use the rest of this black ink here. I might have to, I'm going to put another drop in because it's so watered down now. You want the hexagon. Yeah, I know you want that one, Joycey. That's coming to you. I'll put more splatters on mine because I like splatters a lot. Poor Jean. Well, Jean is asleep by now. She's in her pajamas, asleep, sound asleep. She might have eaten some cheese before she went to lay down, but I'll bet you $100. Jean is zonked. And I can't say that I blame her. I would zonk too after a week of kids. This looks way cool. I do love this. Calm down, Joycey. Yeah, you're getting it, Joycey. You're getting it. No worries, girl. And I probably will go ahead and spray it for you, Joycey, so you don't have to worry about that brown running if you put something on top of it. I'll just spray them both with a fixative. Yeah, I like this page too. So different, but still nice. So there you go. If this was in a journal, we could just add some words to it or stamp some elements or something. Maybe we'll do that the next time. I'll do a journal page because I've really been wanting to use those mushroom stamps. So maybe next time we'll use the sprays or something and do a journal page. But then just add a quote or something and yeah, got it going on. These have been really fun, Eileen. Really, thank you so much. I can't even tell you how much I love them. Thank you. All right, so let me pull over the ones. I'm going to let this sit aside and make sure it's really dry before I spray it with a fixative. But those are very fun. Very. And then here's the other two. Oops, gosh, that one hasn't dried at all. I gotta sop up some of this stuff on here, man. Ugh. This one turned out not as pretty as I had hoped, so I've got to do some surgery on it. This is the blue and brown. Like the brown just went totally away. So let's figure out how we can resurrect this one. I'm going to put the paper towel back under it to absorb the water. Glad you enjoy them. Thank you. Yep, this is fun. All right, let's figure out what we're going to do with this. This one must have been at an angle because everything ran down to this corner, which is a bummer. But I'm going to end up cutting this up anyway. So let me blow this. It's still wet right down here where everything kind of ran to that corner. I thought I had it fairly level. That ticks me off when I'm just so harebrained. Let me dry it real quick and then we'll figure it out.
Attempting to reach you on your cellular device. An idiot
Another
is attempting
idiot.
to reach you on your cellular device.
Let's see who this is. Hello? Yes? Yes? I'm good. How are you?
Fine, thank you for asking, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, this is a service call for Robert Downs as a senior insured under Medicare. Is he available to speak with him?
No, he's not here right now.
Yes, you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I'll call him later.
Okay. Damn it. I thought I had an insurance salesman on here, man. I was going to make him jump through hoops about pre-existing conditions. Yeah. Oh. Because right now it's open enrollment period for insurance. So we get insurance calls like every other minute. So I love to jack with him. All right, what do we want to do with this one? This one's ugly because of that. So Eileen's saying put some text on it. Maybe next time. Yep. I do like the blue and the brown, though. It needs more brown. Okay, I'll add more brown. I'll use the vintage photo. So Eileen is saying do some text stamping. I'm going to have to find that other text stamp. It's an unmounted one, and I really, really like it. Where would I have put that? I've got some really neat flourishes, too. I thought I put it in here, but apparently not. And I agree with Dee Dee. I need to play with my stamps more. All right, and I want this in black this time. With brown spray circles. I don't know. Well, I'll add brown. I'm going to do the stamping first in black. Then maybe I'll get a feel for. I actually do like the circles with the circle maker. All right, just do a little bit right up here. Yeah, where it's real dark. So there's places where there's text, and then there's places where there's not. And I guess if I'm ever gonna resurrect this down here. I better put something in there. There. I don't have a baby wipe. I'm wondering if I took some of that oxide, because I like the way the oxide worked on those others. I'm wondering if I took which oxide did I have out? I had out the brown, right? There's the fossilized amber. Amber would actually look good on this too. But there's the walnut stain. I'm thinking about adding walnut stain to it. The circles and walnut stain, and then oxiding them. Only I'm going to do bigger ones because it has that background. Shot glass. Can you see what it says? No, you can't. Hang on. Gotta find something to put behind it. Come on. There it goes. He's a cool little guy, right? That little dude got washed, and all he does, he sits on I have a Lazy Susan here in one of my shelves, and I usually have Q-tips and toothpicks and stuff that I need that sit in him. Now I want a little bit smaller circle. This would be a good size circle to go with that one. Okay. I like the ones that have 3. Oops. Now I'm going to need one down here. Yep. That looks okay with me. Okay. It's looking better. We've improved this enormously just by what little bit we've done. Now I'm just wondering, anything moist I add is going to make the circles oxide, because that was oxiding. What circles is Joycey talking about? Almost thinking those older Timmy Zykel Deckley. Joycey. Zykel Deckley. Psychedelic. Oh my God. Way to go, Savia. Psychedelic. That's cute, Joycey. Psychedelic. Just sound it out. What's the matter with us, Eileen? You can tell that Eileen and I never had reading with phonics, right? All right. I'm looking for, did I put the brush away? I didn't think I did. I was going to wash it before I put it away. Nope. I guess I did. I just stuck it in the little bag. I'm going to go ahead and use some of that fossilized amber, but I'm not going to do the whole sheet. I'm just going to add it here and there. Mostly because I want it to oxide. I am going to spray this again. And that's why I'm adding the fossilized amber, because I want it to oxidize. All right, I have no idea what we're eating for supper tonight either. I might have to send Robert to get burgers. He may just have to do that on Mondays from now on. Just go get burgers and don't ask stupid questions. I can tell who smokes weed watching streams. I think the world would be a happier place if everybody just sat down and smoked a doobie together. I really believe that. Turn on some old 70s, 80s music, get all wasted together, and then go eat freaking Twinkies. You can't hate somebody that you've gotten stoned and ate Twinkies with. I'm just saying. Just saying. Am I advocating smoking dope? Apparently I am. Okay, and I can't put any vintage photo on it yet because I am going to get this wet, but only because I want it to oxide. Thank you, Lynn. All right, let's make sure I've got this on the right thing. But the thing that made it, oops, that made it cool with the, when I did the whole page, because now it's just going to oxide in spots. Is that not true? Like, the whole world needs to do something that would make us feel warmer and cozier toward each other, right? Like, even just grab your neighbor's hand and pray together or something. Yeah, I like this page. Now that it's at this stage, I'm liking this page a lot better too. I'm not sure I want to wrinkle this one. I kind of like this one just the way it is. And then we can all sing Love Is All We Need, or I'd like to buy the world a Coke. All right, you don't have to have Twinkies. Do you want ding dong, Eileen? Okay, everybody else gets Twinkies, but not Eileen. She gets ding dongs. I can't tell if this is going to oxide or not. Come on, paper. Work with me here. This one is really pretty, though, too. I do like it. No, no, no. She doesn't like ding dongs either. For God's sakes, do you like anything? What do you like? I mean, like, oh, we have to get you a Clark bar. Okay, Lynn has the solution. We eat whatever we want. That's what we do. What is a ding dong? Twinkies, I know. Ding dongs are awesome. They're like a little round, and no, I have not smoked pot today. I'm just hungry. They're a little round chocolate cake that has the same kind of whipped icing in the center of it, only it's chocolate cake, and then inside is that white creamy frosting. And then the whole thing is chocolate, covered with chocolate. It's so good. You'd want a piece. Oh, well, of course you'd want French cheesecake. Yeah, just give her a salad. Give her some garbanzo beans. Here's your garbanzo beans, Eileen. Get your ass over in the corner and drink scotch. We've time warped back to the late 60s. Of course, Regina. Yeah, they're dipped in chocolate. You took a short nap? Well, you missed all the good talk, Galena. Just show the love, man. I agree, Ian. Just show the love. They both are disgusting. I'm just going to say what I call a ding dong. Thank you, Lynn. I can't tell if this oxided or not. Honestly, I just can't see it right now. Probably I didn't get water on the few little places I had the oxide. You needed that nap? With a little one, Galena, I'd have to have probably a nap every day. Whenever she went to sleep, I'd be asleep. I keep feeling like I want a little bit more brown on it. But I want to control it. I don't want... All right, that's how I can do it. I'll just use a little bit of the vintage photo and spread it around. All right, Eileen, should I cut this one up into pieces? This would actually be an awesome journal cover, just the way it is. And I'm glad Inktober is done. I'm going to try and start tomorrow's Inktober today. Because I know what I'm going to do. I just have to sit down and draw it. Yes, cut it, cut it. Okay. Do we want it into circles or do we want it into squares or... Yeah, it's looking really grungy now. Hi, newbie Cheryl. I was about to say, does that steer us back into safer waters? Why did we need to go to safer waters? We weren't doing anything bad at all. Patty did it. Oh, I know. Patty, oh, God, she's so dang funny. A bunch of different shapes. What? What? But they've got to be usable, though. That's the thing, is they've got to be usable. And I will always use circles for sure. I got to wash that. It's got crud on it. Okay, and the other thing before I get, and God, we've been on here over 3 hours. I'm wondering if I should save that for later. Here's the green one with the crayon resist. That's weird that the metallic totally obliterated the resist. But this one will also be cut up, cut up. But now I'm wanting to do more resist on that. Circles, squares, rectangles. All right. We'll go ahead and cut it up and then we'll call it a day because I'm going to be cleaning up this damn mess for the next 2 or 3 hours. For real. I'll get the... I'll cut it in half first. So this is 5 1/2 this way. Look at what a mess. All right. What the heck is all over that? Oh, you know what? I bet it's matte medium. Circles, squares, rectangles. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Only I'm going to make them, let's see, this was 5.5. So this first one I'll do. I want them kind of a usable size. I don't want them real small. So no rhyme or reason what I'm doing here. Ooh, we probably should have done splatters first. What the hell's the matter with us? Look at how cool that little piece right there is. I said earlier, I would also love to see you draw a Mary Engelbreit style. Okay, Lynn, I actually have one. I'll try and dig it out somewhere. Do you remember the girl who was sitting on the queen? I will find that, Lynn. I will do my best to try and find that. I actually had duplicated a piece of Mary Engelbreit art. With the little monkey, and she's sitting on a throne, and now next time we stream, I think I already said what we were going to do next time, but I'm going to use these squares on something, and probably do a journal page on top of it. That's what I said we were going to do. We were going to do a journal page. And I'm going to use those squares on top of that. You know what, Lynn? Let me see. Something just told me where that piece of art is. It's right here. I haven't finished it yet. I have to ink it still, but I actually have done one, Lynn. That's probably me with the jester and the monkey. So I've actually done it already, Lynn, but I do need to ink that actually. I did that. Oh my gosh, I can't even think about how long ago that was. Ugh. I love that one the best. I'm going to go get my circle cutters. We'll cut that out. That's funny that you would ask that, Lynn. I saw that, but you want another one? Okay, I'll pick out something. I've got about every Mary Engelbreit art ever created. I've got her books, I've got her calendars, I've got the book about her. And I think this was, is this the biggest or the littlest? This one makes the biggest circle with this small thing. See, I love it when there's circles. There's just something about that little circle that I think is so awesome. This one's going to be, this piece right here is going to be way awesome. Wait until you see this. Look at that one. Is that not cool? And it's just so, I mean, you couldn't recreate that in a million years. If your life depended on it, you couldn't. That's what's so amazingly awesome. All right, I can get one out of here. Oops. Oh, that goofed up. Coolio. I'll pull you guys down so hopefully you can see a little bit better. Do a couple of the green ties. I watched the last episode of Making a Murderer last night, and it did not, of course, I knew it wasn't going to get resolved because I knew the whole case wasn't resolved. But I wonder if it ever will be. Now saw the circle hole strips. Yeah, I will end up having to do that too, Eileen. We'll try and use every bit of it. Those circles finally did oxidize a little bit. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, my tongue is tired of you guys. I'm talking. Don't got nothing else to say to you. That one is way cool too. Come on, focus. I will try next time. Well, you know what? I'm not probably going to remember, so I should just shut up. To download the software for the camera. All right, Eileen, I will save the circle paper, but you're going to have to tell me what to do with it because I think that's just damn weird. They would make great ATC circles or whatever they call them. I could make bigger ones. They would do that, Eileen. We'll cut bigger ones out of that green paper. Oh, I thought that was the bigger one. Oops. Oh, well. I like the big circles the best. This one's really cool. They're all way cool. What the heck is the matter with me? They're all way cool. I wish we had a seafood restaurant around here. A good one. Okay, the red is the biggest. Oh, I knew it hadn't cut through. Well, I'm going to have to figure that out because I want that one. You're welcome, Joycey. I don't mind being bossed around that much. I like to see, you know, what other people's ideas turn up. I mean, we would have never, ever come up with that. I don't think I would have come up with that fossilized amber over the other colors if you hadn't said think vintage. I don't think I would have thought of that on my own. So we got something very cool because you asked. So that's awesome. Love that. Okay, now what Eileen's talking about is she wants me to cut this part. I think this is what she talks about. There. Now you go ahead and use that in your art. Now lay the piece on top of the green one. Now lay the piece on top of the green one. Okay, I see what you're saying is cut this out and then lay this on top of this. I see. Okay, I get it. Now, Eileen, I get it. I get it. So you want me to glue this down. All right, I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. We'll just go ahead and do this right now because, and then I'm going to cut it into circles as well. I see what you're saying. I get it. I'm following. What does Dee Dee say? I'm smelling what you stepped in or something like that. It's really weird, I know. This actually would be better. I'm not running it through the Xyron machine, Eileen. If I'd have used a spray adhesive, just take it outside and spray it. Because, yeah, this is going to be really weird. Places that don't have glue are going to become real apparent here. Okay, I see. I get what you're saying, Eileen. Looks very cool. See how cool it is? I do. Like Eileen is just breathing this huge sigh of relief saying, how could I have a friend that is so thick-headed? See? See? No, don't cut yet. Yeah. Okay. You can place them in the corners. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I get it. I get it. Yeah, I wish I had given that some forethought and taken it outside and sprayed it with spray adhesive. But yeah, it'll be okay. Because when we cut it, if I have any goofy places, I'll just glue it again. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Well, maybe for the rest of it, I'll save it. No, I'm not going to do that. That's bullshit. I ain't doing that. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, I'm going to cut bigger circles out of this now. So I want the one that's closest is going to make the smallest big circle. Because one of the things about this circle cutting system, and I'm not selling it by any stretch of the imagination, but you've got 3 of these cutters that all work on the inner rail, and then they also work on the outer rail, and then you can make huge circles, actually. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut this one with the outside cutter, and we're going to end up with a big old circle. But it is a good circle cutter. It really is. It's a good circle cutting system, I think. Okay, there we go. That is cool. That is cool. All right, just because we can, we're going to glue some of these couple of these cut out circles on there as well. And I have tons of circles cut out. That's looking cool. Coolio. All right, we can keep playing with those. I'll have to get out the larger circles because this one's kind of big. But to make them like the trading coins, I'll have to figure out which is the best size. So I'm not going to cut this anymore because look at, I didn't particularly care for this, but look at it when it's cut into a circle. Yeah, we will go ahead and do black around the edges of those. Trying to think what product I want to use because I'm going to want it permanent. And I don't want it all perfect and precious. So probably, I'm always a little careful about what products I use on top of the Magicals too. Do you know the brand name of that circle cutter? It's really neato. It's Creative Memories. And the only way I can remember it is because Joyce told me I had this cutter. Creative Memories. Let's see if the food ball pen will work around these circles. And food should be permanent. Let me get another piece of junk paper out here. I probably should put a third one on there, huh? Because 2 is just too weird. You got to have 3. You got to have an uneven number, or it's just too weird. But I think I want it going off too. Most of it on, a little bit off. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll compromise. Muji scissors. Who was talking about Muji products? Oh, at Patty's yesterday. Talking about the Muji pens. I like Muji everything. I love their clothing. I love their bedding. I love their storage. I love everything Muji. Okay. Now I'm going to get the black ink pad out and ink the edges. And who knows, this may end up on a journal page. Who knows where this will end up in real life. I like the edges of almost everything inked. Looks like a weird Dee planet. Trace the other lines. Do the circle holes too. Oh, okay. Do those in black. Okay. That one needs a little bit of glue. You guys, I think I finally decided what my allergies have been. The last few nights, well, I've noticed it on pizza night, especially. But then the last few nights, I've drank milk with supper. And after I finish supper, I sneeze about 1,000,000 times. I mean, like 1,000,000 times. And then I start just snotting like crazy. And it was always around a meal and I couldn't figure it out. It was like, what the heck? I think I have a mild allergy to milk. And I may have had it for a long, long time. And I always suspected my mother had it because she would do that. She would start sneezing like a crazy woman after eating. And with her, it was just like dairy products. I don't think I'm all dairy products. I think it's just milk. But then this morning, I don't use very much milk on my cereal. It didn't happen when I had my cereal, so I don't know. This is really, really a unique, weird thing that we've just done here, but it's kind of cool. So there you go. Nothing goes to waste. Joycey, you should love that. And I don't really want to doodle inside it because I don't want to cover up the coolness that is there. Like the resist where I had written the thank you note to Eileen, my good friend. We are sneezing a lot from having turned the heat on. The Muji stapleless stapler. Oh, I'm going to have to look for that, Safia. But yeah, I don't want to obliterate the cool stuff because there's a little bit of silver on it in places. And then just the white out of nowhere. It's too cool looking. So I'm just going to have to leave it like that for right now. Either add stuff to it or add it to something. I haven't decided yet. So, all right, it's 3:30. I've been on almost 4 hours. Can you believe that? Well, Galena, it just tells the paper to stick together. What the hell? She asked, how does it staple it? Hello, just tells it to. Duh. I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting this up later. You love it? Yeah, see, it's amazing. Just something different. But the rest of this, I kind of want to cut up. I'm going to go ahead because, Eileen, believe it or not, I don't think I can put my hand on it right now. But somewhere I did go ahead and save that Timmy tissue that I had cut out, you know, the circle, the remaining circle part. I still have that one that I cut out the other day. I can't put my hand on it right now. I hide crap from myself all the time. Drives me crazy. But yeah, I'm going to find that and go ahead and glue it on. Yeah, I don't know where it is right now. There's too much junk around here. So anyway, Eileen, again, thank you so much. It was so generous and so unexpected. And I appreciate it more than you ever know. So thank you. And thank all of you. I mean, these streams would not be near as much fun if we didn't have great fibs. So thank you so much. And when I find this stuff, well, I won't be dug out of this mess until about Wednesday. So contact me Wednesday. And thank you for the birthday card, Kat. And yeah, go out and have some fun this evening. And I'm out of here. Bye, guys. Joycey, I'll get yours in the mail sometime. Bye now.